Good morning, people. How are you doing? Daniel 5 came to me this morning, and it's that time when Belshazzar had thrown a feast and he had used the cups, the silver, the gold, which was in the temple of the Lord, to have a feast with his colleagues. They're like sort of like mocking God. And then the handwriting of the Lord came, and wrote many tekel Upharsin, and he was wondering who could interpret this. The king even offered a reward and said whoever could interpret it would be clothed in purple robes, and he would be the third highest ruler in the kingdom. And everyone is troubled, and then the queen mother shows up and is like, "Oh, there's this guy called Daniel who can interpret the dream." Sorry, not the dream, the handwriting on the wall. So even if Daniel insisted that the king kept his rewards, after the interpretation, the king still gave him that promotion to be the third highest ruler in the kingdom. And what God was just telling me is how he has plans to prosper us, because I'm thinking he gets something, he creates a situation which can only favor you, and then he makes sure that you show up or you're called for in that situation. The impression I had was, of course, I studied and I realized it was written in Aramaic, it was written in their language, but they still could not understand it. And maybe if I'm to give an example, us in Uganda, it's like maybe the king being English speaking, and then the handwriting just, is written in Luganda, a language maybe the king may not understand. Or it could be, I've seen people can speak Luganda, but they can't write it. So it can just show up, it's written, maybe the king didn't, I don't know if he could not write in Aramaic, but I'm thinking that kind of situation where someone can speak the language, but they can't write it. So my prayer for you this morning, this week, as you head out to work, is that God may put a demand for your language, for your skill, for your talent, for your special ability, that multiple situations are created, supernatural situations. For example, even Joseph's case, he could interpret dreams all his life, and God creates the situation where the Pharaoh dreams and he's the only one who can do it. Literally reminds me of Isaiah, where he says he will teach us how to profit. So I'm praying for you that those situations locate you today, multiple situations that only you, your gifting, your being can provide solutions for. And as you wait for those situations, keep being diligent, because Proverbs tells us that it's only the diligent that will stand before kings, as we've seen the examples I've given.